Well, I'm just leaving camp, had a bit of a sleep in this morning. The boys have already headed off. We're all going to go our own way today. We've all tried to hunt together, and as much as it's probably a little bit safer, we do have the rhinos to keep ourselves in contact with each other, and we can always see where we are, and they've worked really well. But I find to hunt sambar or hunt most deer, hunting on your own is usually more productive. It's a lot easier to keep quieter. And it's a lot easier to pick up any other sounds and know that they're not yours. Anyway, today we've had quite a bit of rain last night, which should help us, and we've got the wind, and we've had a light dusting of snow up on the peaks. We're probably just about all gone by now already. But it looks like it's clearing, so I'm going to climb high on this hill today and just see what happens. It is the last day, so I won't say the pressure's on, because I've had a good time no matter what, but it's always nice to get a deer on the ground, and that's obviously one of the reasons why we're here. So just got to work my way across here, get across the river, and then head up, climb probably for the first hour or so. I think I've set myself a bit of a task. This is steeper than I thought it was going to be. Either way, I've set myself this little goal, and I'm going to stick to it. So let the pain begin. Anyway, it was only about 10 minutes up from the river, straight up the bank. A little bugger was trying to sneak off on me. I thought, you'll eat well, so we'll eat high on the hock tonight. Just got to go over now and rolling down the hill, and I'll come back and take the meat this afternoon on the way back. Well, I'm just starting to climb a bit. The wind's good now. It's really starting to gust up a bit, which will really help me. Just shot that little fella. The snow, or the light bit of snow that we had on the hills behind us early this morning has already disappeared. But, it's looking like it's going to clear up and be a good day now. So onwards and upwards. Talk too loudly, because I've just come on to the freshest droppings I've seen since I've been here. Pretty sure it's just a hind. Either way, I must be right behind it. Well, I've been going for about 3 hours now. Still haven't reached the crest of the hill that I want to get to. It's not all about getting there, and the most important thing, as much as this is absolutely hopeless here as far as huntability, it's just too thick. I don't want to ruin what's ahead of me, so I've just got to take my time, and when the wind comes up, every time I put this camera up I start hearing things. Maybe I'm just going a bit loopy. Anyway, every time this wind comes up I'm moving maybe 5-10 metres if I'm lucky, but I'm hoping within the next 100 metres I get to this crest. and then I'll have some lunch and then work my way along that crest back into the wind. Anyway, that is the plan at this stage. More dog shit. We heard them right down near camp the other day. It's quite old, but the bastards are around here, that's for sure. Haven't seen any, but we've seen sign of them, that's for sure. They're elusive mongrels. It's time to move on again. Sitting down, it's starting to freeze up here, so it looks like there's a bit of weather on its way in too, but it could either come in hard and fast or disappear just as quick, so time will tell. The wind's just changed around on me, so I've had to change my plans again. Trouble is, when I'm out of the wind, I'm in this thick stuff. So I'm just going to have to work my way through it and hopefully get to a bit of a clearing. Somewhere that I can glass, because at the moment, realistically, you're going to struggle to hunt this. Might be lucky, but it wouldn't be my ideal choice, that's for sure. Well, I've decided I'm going to work my way down, diagonally down, back down towards the river, and try and hunt one of these little gullies. Hopefully it'll clear up. It's the trouble, the first time I've been in here, you just don't know what to expect, so it's a bit of a suck it and see sort of thing, which is fine by me. I could think of worse things to be doing. It's gone from thick to thicker. I'm trying to get out of here now, but I just know there'll be one better down here, but in all fairness, I've seen a lot less sign up here and no fresh tracks and no rubs. So, and I haven't heard anything move off. So I think I need to regroup, drop down, and I think just get closer to the river, I think. That was one big Sambar stag. Did everything right. He was looking at me. I couldn't get a clear shot. Mate, he was 30 plus. He was one big stag. Oh man, I just had too much trees and everything in the way. It was probably a standoff. I'm still shaking. Probably a standoff for about 5 minutes. Oh man. He was big. Oh man. That got the adrenaline pumping. It's not totally over though yet. He holed me and broke out. I just happened to see the white tips. He was big. Bloody big. Just got to regroup now. I've seen some good sized stags before, but he was big. Mate. For a second there I was thinking, I can work out his body. I can see his antlers, I can see the top of his head, I can see his tail flickering, but I would have had to shoot through scrub and I just couldn't make him out 100%, so I wasn't going to take the shot. At one stage I thought, I'll grab the video camera. I sort of knelt down to compose myself. He must have been coming up the hill. I pretty much did everything right. It was only about 70, probably 60, 70 yards. The wind just swirled. Oh man. I know where he's gone. I've seen where he went, and he didn't get a clear view of me. I think he just knew something wasn't right, gave me a honk and was off. So I'm not going to say it's totally over. The chances of seeing him again are slim. But I'm going to parallel across. He's gone into the next valley. So I'm going to parallel across where I think he's gone. If I can get in on top of him, if he's slowed down, look, yeah, it's worth a shot. So we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. Just had a bit of a glass. Can't see any signs of anything. The trouble is, it's as thick as buggery down here. So I'll just make my way down with my tail between my legs. Yeah, well, that's deer hunting. I'm almost back at camp now. To say it's been a pretty emotional day is a bit of an understatement. I don't very often get that excited when it comes to deer. Look, I love doing it, don't get me wrong, but when I see such an animal, so majestic, it's just a shame that I couldn't get any video. There's just no way known. We were sort of locked on each other, but they're so smart. He was shielding his body with the tree or the bush in front of him. I could see these tails flicking, and I could see these big white tips of the antlers. He was in full hard antler, and I kid you not, these white tips were longer than my hands. Yeah, look, a little bit disappointed, but really, I don't think I should be that hard on myself. Because so many people just don't get to experience that, and in all honesty, just get out and do it. That was a real heart-pounding few minutes today, I can tell you that. Anyway, a cold beer would go down real well. Just too bad they're about 5 k's back in the fridge in the car. I'll have to wait till tomorrow when we backpack out.